Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Let's begin. Welcome back to Dimension Trader. This is JT. This channel is to dedicate you to become a better trader in 7 days. So today we are going to go over really quick about the chart. And also we're going to begin the day 1 to help you to improve the trade. For the day 1, we are going to identify your trading style, your time frame, your risk. So we can help you to find a better way to improve. In this channel, we are mainly focused on the hourly chart, which is giving you about 20 pips risk. And this is the range that we are aiming to. If you're looking for bigger risk, we can always switch to 4 hours to help you out to analyze the charts you are currently checking. So feel free to leave me a comment, subscribe below so we can go over any of the charts that you want me to go over. Alright, so real quick, we are going to go over every single pairs to find out the setup, what is going on before the London Open. Okay, so first pair, Australian dollar. We see the top, we see the bottom, and we have the resistance hit, but trend line is forming right here. Trend line is forming right here. It's not exactly the way we want to see, where you see no holding on the trend line when this happens. Also, the trend line is not breaking yet. So for shorting on this one, it's not as our point to check the setup. Okay, so we are going to really quick on the chart. European dollars, we got a really good setup. We got a button, break the trend line, holding, new trend line holding, and if you enter right here, right at the Asian Open section, you should be able to remove your risk from your stop to your entries, and just waiting for free ride to 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. Since we have top here, break, resistance, so probably 1 to 3 is a reasonable target. Next, this one do not have any trend line break, so even we have the top break, lower break, bottom, resistance, support, but trend line is not as we expecting like this. Oh no, actually it's hold. Sorry for correction. So we got a trend line hold right here after trend line break, price pullback. So this one can be considered a setup if we enter at London Open or Asian Open. We are going to see the chart the whole new way like this. Okay, so if we caught this one at the price of the Asian Open, we should be able to remove the risk just like a euro dollar before. So let's see how it unfolds tomorrow. If you're long, we should be able to move your stop on the entry at this point. Let's go to the next one. New Zealand dollar, trendline hold, support. Kind of similar situation, but I would not consider this one as a very proper setup, since our bottom is right here. Trend line supposed to be break right here. So this is from last week's setup. So this week should be another dimension 2 continuation setup. If we got this one, all the similar setup is correspond to the Europe dollars. Dollar cat. Okay, this one, there's no setup. There's a top. There is bottom. Support. No setup. This one, we got a top, break, and broke the resistance. So keep watching. This one is no setup for dimension yet. This one, all the EMs we just mentioned last week, is shooting up all the way up. Right now it's just making a correction, and we haven't seen any top forming with a trend break yet, or any bottom support hit along with the trend line yet. So we don't see anything set up on this one. So most of the yen, we are not going to expecting any setup at this point. So maybe on a higher time frame, but we are mainly focused on hour. So we are not going to check any further charts. If you have any requests, feel free to subscribe. Leave the comment below. Okay, let's go to the Australian cat. Even we have the resistance touch, we don't have any trend line break. So if you want to short on this one, just be very careful, because there's another reason. We do not have trend line hitting at the resistance. So shorting on this one is not suggested, but just keep watching. If we have any trend line break, then we'll come back for it. Alright, let's go to the Australian streets. Resistance break, price moving more high, pricing moving higher, resistance break, similar situation. So no setup, yen's corrections, Australia, New Zealand going up, correction, nothing hitting, and no setup. Cat sweet, resistance break, and trend line hold. Maybe price will moving higher more, but it's point, no trade. Yen correction, another yen correction. So nothing going on in the yen at this point. And European Australian price just keep dropping without any bottom hit yet. So we don't have anything yet. Euro cat. This one have the good setup. As we mentioned last time, the trend line was broke, create the support, pricing come back. We got a action open section, and at the time when we are talking about pricing already hit this trend line right here. So expecting the long trend on this one, same thing. If you are trading on this one, you enter right here, your stop is right here. We are doing about 38 pips. So 20 to 30, 40. This pair is a little wide for the stop. So reconsider about your stop. Very careful if you want to go with this trade. Now we got a trend line, target 1, target 2. If you enter, you're supposed to move your stop on entries to break even already. and expecting long position. We are going to wait for this one to unfold to play out if we hit any target 2 or higher with the previous high resistance. Okay. Euro Sweet, this pair we just found today's setup about the time where we are 2 hours ahead before the London Open. Perfect setup for the trend line break, resistance form, trend line break, and the pricing coming back with a trend line for resistance and the big candle rejection. This is the perfect dimension 4, where we are expecting pricing might drop down to the dimension 5 area. So we are going to see about 22 pip risk with 45 to 70 pip reward 1 to 3. If we have this on the position opening, we should be able to moving our stop to the entry already and just let it roll to see if we can drop to the point with a target 3 or minimum target 2 for this one. So Euro Sweet, this is a good setup for dimension 4. Alright. Euro Pound, nothing going on. Trend line respecting. We got a support hit. We are still waiting for setup on this one. Nothing happening yet. So we are not going to have any setup trade on this one. Euro Yen correction, Euro New Zealand. This one trend line button support. So as long as the trend line is not break, we are not going to see any dimension. Where is dimension 5 setup right here? Okay, so no setup on Australian, no trend line break. Everything is respecting to the downtrend. Nothing going on. So today's we are reviewing most of the chart with a possible setup. Also point out about the risk we are expecting on hourly. If you are expecting to trade with a low risk, hourly or anything below would be a good example. With this one, we have trendline break. We have the resistance. We got a bottom support. So this is the dimension 4 area. We just don't know if we have any rejection candle yet. Where this one is too uncertain. If we switch to our 4 hour, we do not have any clear rejection on the resistance. So even we are in the dimension 4 trendline break, maybe this is just a false break. Because another thing we want to see is the trendline hit at the dimension 4 area. Okay, there's no support on short on this one. We're gonna skip this one. Trendline hold, dimension 1, resistance hit. There is no trend line going on the dimension 4. A very risky short if you want to do this one. So trend line no break, no trade. Yen correction, pound New Zealand. This one, okay, we are kind of in the middle. We hit the dimension 4 in dimension 5. Right now, the whole trend is short. So at this point, this could be the higher time frame setup, but at this hourly, we do not have any setup for a trade at this point. So we still have some more pairs have the setup, so we can skip this one for now. New Zealand cat, as we mentioned last week, we got a pricing takeoff with our entry, break even, and the pricing come back to test again. We are expecting to coming back to test on this trend line, but after this trend line break, price only retesting here. This could be another entry with a stop right here. As we mentioned, the new trend line like this one could hold and pushing the pricing higher to this two area, target 4 or target 5. But as long as we have the entry stop, we can always moving our stop to entry to break even. So basically, trend line break, pricing pullback, along with the trend line is what we are looking for as the confirmation if we want to enter the trade. With these pairs, to point out about the risk, if we enter right here, put a stop right here, we're looking about 26 pips risk. And the resistance right here, target 3, no, actually it's going to be target 2, 52 and 76. It's going to be a very good setup if we enter on this area. Alright, New Zealand switch. Trend and hold, dimension 1, resistance. We do not have any trend and break. So correspond to the New Zealand cat, pricing might moving higher and higher as long as the trend line hold on this one. Corresponding with the New Zealand yen, pricing is holding along the trend line. So pricing could moving higher and higher on those three pairs. We can keep eye on those three to see how are they going to be unfold for the day or two. Okay, this is pretty much about the quick review, quick analyze about the pairs tonight. Hopefully you can caught any setup and have some good information from this video. If you like this video, feel free to sub, share, comment below, and like. Help us to improve our video. That also can help you to improve your trade better. So today we help you to identify about the risk, about the time frame, what are you planning to take, and also the time if you want to trade. During the London, we already have couple possible setup happening. We can catch up the train if you are in the similar time frame and the similar time. We can go in the direction we just draw out. What else? If you have any charts you would like us to review, just submit your pair's name, time, time frame, and the time that you are looking at. We can put on the video to help you to see how can we help you to improve the trade according to the dimension, which area you are expecting, and what kind of risk you might take. What is the target you might expect? Once you have your own unique setting plan, then you are getting one closer to improve your trade. So, and we'll come back again tomorrow for more analyze on the price action. Got any questions? Feel free to subscribe and like, share, comment below, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye bye.